No, but that looks right.
I thought I had a stand-in team for Kingy Kingpin, but I don't. He said he did it first. Now he's like, my friend can't play today.
Oh well.
Such is life. All right, we are starting for real this time. Game one. Game one
Well,
of
you never know.
Radinho versus the defending champions, Blockroll Esports. Let's go.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Smoke out from the Radiant again. First things first. For the mid lane, we're looking at Kunkka, played by Ryu, against. It's gotta be the Queen, played by Gustavin, the Quap of Pain. In the off lane, we're looking at Marcy being played by Ban, along with. Sorry, this is the safe lane. Sorry, Marcy 1 with being played by Ban, with the Jakiro 5 played by Querj A1. Prophet is AFK in base.
Querj, yeah. Querja. Yeah.
All right, Prophet's AFK in base, just like most of my clubs.
I know, he's some nutrients. He's got a cooldown going.
Yeah, sure, tactical. That's what they all say. I've heard that before. And on the Radiant side, of course, Ryu playing mid on his Kunkka. We've got Revenant playing position 3, Legion Commander, presumably position 5, Undying played by Virgil, position 1, Lina, played by Simple of CSGO fame, and then a Rubik, position 4 played by El Perro Loco.
Nice. I like to. I'm interested to see how this bottom lane matchup goes more than any of them. They have a lot of kill potential on Radinho with the Tusk plus Nature's Prophet, especially at level 3. But Undying, very strong hero, if you may have heard.
Undying, abominably strong hero against these two others, especially if he goes this like Soul Rip route where he just starts maxing out Soul Rip to save his Lina in case of bad things happen. Perhaps it will be the worst lane in the world, but
you tend to see the Soul Rep not getting picked up for longer than usual. I've seen it go till after level 6 sometimes, but level 4 at the earliest generally.
Right. I suppose I should actually try casting and pulling up like the cards and stuff like that. And
we're having a good time, buddy.
Kunkka versus Queen mid. This seems pretty brutal for Queen, honestly. She's got a pretty low HP pool, even though she's going to be able to regen a bunch of it against the Kunkka. I don't know. Every time that Tidebringer's up, you can guarantee you're getting a blast in the face.
Yeah, if you're really good at positioning, you can do a little bit about it. But the bigger problem is trying to see us under tower.
Right.
Like, that's not fun with Quap space damage as low as it is.
Right. I think it's just going to be a really, really rough lane for her, generally speaking. But like you're saying, if either of them have really good positioning, maybe it won't be as bad as it possibly could be.
Oh, Undying is getting he got the single pull onto the ranged creep, and now he's going to be able to deny it. Let's go.
Slowly but surely, as long as he doesn't flick the Tusk. Oh, perfect.
There.
Look at him go.
Easy game. Oh, he hit the Torrent.
Torrent mid. Looks like Queen's getting kind of low. She does have the Fairy Fire. Should be okay, and she'll regen some health with the Shadow Strike against the Kunkka as well, but she's got to be careful, that Tidebringer. Doing a lot of damage.
He's not level 3 yet, so it's not that bad, but it's about to get real tough. Did she Fairy regen? Oh, she got Bottle Cap.
Yeah, I was about to say level 3 is also coming right now for Kunkka, and he's actually quite far behind on his bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did. Well, it's because he's not actually behind. She saved more money at the start. She had about 250, and he had about 150. So he's about even. And she missed the Scream CS. That's tough.
Yeah, she took half her health as damage as well. Tidebringer an extra 60 damage for. Oh, sorry, an extra not just 60 damage. It's
extra 30, yeah, from the last level, right?
Oh, sorry, an extra 30 damage from the last level, but overall it's actually 90 damage being done if you're being hit by the cleave. Because it's 150% cleave damage, so.
And speaking of last hitting under tower, this Dire lane is, off lane is way under tower. And that is a very deep tombstone. I don't think it's a good idea.
Dear God.
Just dead.
What's going on here?
Didn't even get the deny.
I was like, nothing will really happen in these other lanes. We're just going to watch mid because things will be fun, but. He puts a tombstone underneath their tier 2. Okay.
Yeah, I think he was trying to I think he thought the Lina might come up a little further and help him secure at least get some damage and stop them from hitting creeps, but that was a bit too much. He wanted to snowball to secure the range creep, but he didn't get it.
Close. Ryu gonna take another half of Queen's HP. Oh, Not quite. Not enough range.
Yeah, like I said, you can, if you're very careful, you can do okay about dodging some of these, but it's really hard.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, nice torrent dodge.
I mean, even so, you can dodge as many as you want. You're going to be taking almost 200 damage a pop every single time that he decides that he wants to use Tidebringer.
That's true, but that just means this lane goes from, like, impossible to manageable. It's bottom lane.
Manageably hard.
NP is very low, but he has 9 sticks.
Oh, I think Queen's
It's
having
just
this
so
time.
hard to contest this Lina and right clicks, especially look at this. I love this build. Getting the Falcon Blade components specifically in this order, getting the hat and the blades, just allows you to trade super well.
I was gonna say, well, you could. I mean, you have to buy all the components before you actually get the Falcon Blade, right? So
Right,
the last thing
right,
he
but
doesn't have is a recipe.
She's not even stopping for like stick and she's not stopping
Don't
for
burn your
like
fingers.
any no null talismans, just straight Falcon Blade. I like that.
Right, right. Yep, that seems to be the standard build nowadays. You just rush, what is it? Falcon Blade, Maelstrom, Boots of Travel, sometimes.
Does he have a point in
little
X? He
fight.
does, but he doesn't get it. Yeah. Tuska's here to help the Quap secure the bottom rune, but yeah, it looked like Coco wanted to go for that X right as she was timing the blink, but to get the kill, but wasn't able to hit it. It's bottom lane. First blood looks like on the Nature's Prophet.
Yep, Tombstone's down, the Tusk leaves. It looks like there's gonna be no save against Lina. And the eventual pressure of this lane is probably just getting done. I mean, it's so hard to play
Yeah.
against that.
And you were talking about all this damage that the Kunkka's doing to the Queen of Pain mid. This is a direct consequence of that damage because the Tusk has to go help secure a rune for the Quap, and that means that they are free to dive this Nature's Prophet.
Look at that. I mean, she's trying to regen as much as she can. She gets, what, 20 HP per tick of the Shadow Strike? It's just not that much.
Yep. Ooh.
Cool.
That was so close.
Yeah.
I love that this. I think one of my
bottom lane. They pick up
wow,
Alina.
nice.
That's kind
okay.
of that's kind of what I was saying with this this Tusk. It just enables a lot of damage to be put onto someone, a lot of time, and that's what Prophet needs as well. He needs time. These treants plus his right click do a shitload of damage, but it requires time to really do a whole lot. And again, Tusk will just enable that. Of course,
Top
missing
lane,
the
they
kill
got
top.
I was just about to mention how quiet this top. I was like, oh, it's nice as a caster that one of the lanes is very quiet. As we see bottom lane, they're going to go on and dime. It looks like he's fine. Yeah, with the bot lane kill, I mentioned that this would be, once they hit level 3.
Oh, mid lane.
Is that a boat? Yep, first boat usage. Beautiful.
Yeah, and the X. Yeah, it was coming. It was a long time coming. Just so much damage on the Queen, it really wouldn't take a whole lot more than a boat, honestly, to finish her off.
Yeah, and now this level gap is very troublesome, over a level ahead on Ryu. Ryu Styles played it in TDL a few times before, and he is always just balled the fuck out. He is crazy good.
Radiant scanning around for
Oh,
enemies.
bottom lane, it looks like they're going to be going 2 onto Undying. Oh, Undying
the
off the
quad mid
Tombstone.
again.
There's just a solo Nature's Prophet against these two. Slowed by zombies. Lina, perhaps regretting that she doesn't have a Quelling Blade. And
Yeah, they're going to try to get this kill on the Kunkka. Looks like they're going to get it, yeah. And the Rubik's dead too. Can he get the trade? No.
ooh. Well, there's Quap's little ticket back into the game. It looks like she might be okay. I was gonna say they maybe could have secured a kill bottom if they brought left the Tusk down there with the Nature's Prophet. Undying was certainly taking a lot of damage, but I think 2 kills mid for your mid lane is much more preferable.
Yeah, you really had to get this Quap back in the game. She's still fairly far behind the Kunkka, but not a level and a half behind.
Right. She loses another quarter of her health because the Tidebringer exists.
But she did get the range deny. God bless.
Very important. The tide was brought. The Queen lost her health. It's kind of Dota.
Yeah,
She's actually
pick Kunkka for Z, simple as.
She's opting to take another level of the Shadow Strike instead of going for ult here. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's not super abnormal, especially if you don't think you have kill potential, which, I mean, I guess they I think they do, but she's not seeing it.
I'm just surprised she doesn't max out her Scream of Pain. Usually that's the one that people go for after your, you get 2 points of Shadow Strike, you max out your Scream of Pain, and you get X by
boat mid
Kunkka into
again.
another boat.
Ooh, mistimed. US East server.
It's ping.
That's right.
Top lane. Looks like it's a good kill here onto the on the Legion Commander.
Oh, yeah.
Just a whole bunch of buttons being pressed, and they might actually pick up another one on the Undying here. He's going to throw up the Tombstone. decay, and they might be losing their confidence in their ability to get this Undying kill, but he could overextend. Looks like it's not going to happen. Free, clean kill for Team Radinho here for their Marcy, who is going Battle Fury. But
yeah, no, that is what I've seen when I saw this in some of the Eastern Europe DPCs. They get Battle Fury, and then what was the next item? It was something else that was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't remember what it was. Damn. Maybe it was I think it was Battle Fury Daedalus, something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah,
because I guess you rely on your your level 25 to give yourself spell immunity.
Well, no, you can get the BKB later, I'm sure, but like it's in the same sense that like an Ursa who gets Battle Fury would probably go a couple more items for BKB. Same concept, I think.
Right. Looks like there might be a kill onto LC here as Marcy hits her level 6. She's going to try to dispose, but instead grabs a creep. She is going to jump on top of the Rubik, taking a lot of damage. Duel now from the LC. Kunkka in with the both. There's a lot of damage here. Looks like this is going to be oh my lord, a clean 2 kills for the Legion Commander with the Kunkka rotation in there.
I don't think it's possible to time it more perfectly than that. Rubik had 12 HP left. Beautiful.
Completely great. Didn't even notice the Rubik health, but I mean, great boat onto 2, and of course you have the rum hangover. The rum hangover to save the Rubik.
Yeah, God, Lena almost killed the Quap mid. She went under the tower, and she didn't have range off. She was dead.
Gotta be careful. Old Quap doesn't have her ult yet still. So, oh, no, she does now.
There it is.
Oh, Lena's into her farming pattern. She's already picked up her Javelin. That means we probably won't see her until about 20 minutes.
Oh, Quap just missed the Undying, and he got the Obs ward down, so that gank's busted. We see a commanding lead from Block Roar on the CS charts. All 3 cores are way ahead. And Undying has a fair bit of farm, too.
Yeah, and checking out the net worth charts, it's also headed up by Block Roar, their Kunkka, and their Legion Commander, followed by a pretty even distribution of net worth on the Furion, the Marcy, and the Lina. So, looks like this Kunkka is going to be in the driver's seat for the next little bit of the game. Excited to see what he's going to do with it. It looks like it's going to be to kill the Marcy.
Yeah,
bowed out, torn out, double TP in here from the Dire.
Gotta get the snowball counterplay.
Snowball coming forward on a Legion Commander. Keep running, but they actually are going to find the Rubik inside the Ice Shards. Nature's Prophet TP's in, Unleash from Marcy to kill off the Rubik.
They wanted more from that with 5 heroes rotating, but they still protected their carry.
I was about to say, and now all 5 heroes top. It looks like it'll just be a tower.
And Quap blinked in and immediately got her op spotted.
Very nice. Oh, Kunkka being snowballed on. Tuska's actually going to punch the Undying here. Big Quap ult to hit the Kunkka on the Undying. They're all just kind of milling about in the middle here, but they are going to find the duel onto the Quap, and it looks like Tuska's going to pay for that as well with his life. Undying being denied, actually. Yeah, great tombstone. It looks like they're just going to spend the rest of the time still leaving. Double kill for the Legion Commander. 1 kill for the Kunkka.
Yeah, and that's his first dual damage as well, which is it's a bit later than you'd like, but I mean, if you're playing Quap, and that play is, you can't make that play. That he just blinked under the Radiant Obs ward by the tier 1 tower, placed her own Obs ward because she's not a support, she doesn't have sentries, so it just gets immediately caught out, and they get baited even deeper under the enemy Obs.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal, and I guess that's why Quap's not one of the popular heroes right now. She's only got level 1 blink as well, so she immediately regretted her decision. You know, have to take another 12 seconds to reflect on why she shouldn't have done that.
And now, if they had caught the Kunkka with that rotation play, that play makes more sense. I think that's the play you make if you catch the Kunkka, but they caught the Rubik instead because they were just a little too slow, and it results in him being available to make that counterplay. Quap's fine. Gets a haste. Well, they want this Legion Commander, though. Tag team Unleash, very strong.
Yeah, level 3 tag team as well. Looks like he's maxing out the tag team in favor of getting
Oh, Rubik, that was not a very unwise Fade Bolt.
Onto Rubik, and there's a little bit janky here, and they're going to end up finding the Rubik, but at what cost? The Mark is getting solo. He's actually going to get X back and finish off.
That's 3 dead.
Yeah, there goes down to Cure as well. It seems to be another fight focused around this ward.
Yep, still there. I mean, it was also another dive specifically under that ward. I mean, once you get the kill on the Legion, you gotta The Rubik Fade Bolt was a bit too far up, but you don't have the co-op there. You gotta chill out.
Well, she makes it out. She's happy. I suppose she wasn't in the fight, but
She was indeed not in the fight. She was tag farming with Nature's Prophet, no trees for some reason. I'm not sure.
Prophet actually opting for the first item, Aghanim Scepter. I've been seeing this a lot recently, people figuring out the strength of the Ags.
Oh, they're gonna go for the lift duel on Quap bottom here.
This looks like they're gonna be a little too early for the Rubik.
Well, Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is
Not quite
standing on
gonna
its
find the
last
kill there,
brick.
but I think Elsie's happy. She's getting her blade mill slowly yet surely.
It feels like it's coming now, yeah. It feels like Blink would have been, considering they're ahead, Blink would have probably been preferable this game, but there's nothing wrong with blade mill. It's fine.
Perhaps. I think the idea is that, you know, you find a Marcian lane, suddenly you're not the one running from her anymore. You can actually kill her quite quickly with the blade mill.
Right. I don't think that'll really happen anymore, is what I'm thinking. Like,
Right.
how often is that situation gonna happen now that they're out of the laning phase? And there's a smoke with the Legion, but they have Blink on Rubik here actually, which is very nice.
They might find the Undying here. They're gonna commit to it with Tusk. No, Ice Shards. The entire Dire or Radiant team is waiting. Blink
Yeah, they're gonna
forwards
get...
from Rubik. There's the X from Kunkka. Tusk gonna snowball
Nice
to the
snowball.
hard creeps.
Yeah, Quap gave him the vision on that camp. Very cool.
Yeah, very well done.
But she also showed that she teleported top immediately after that, so they're gonna go for this mid tower. Oh, or not. No, they're gonna go for the Quap. I take it back.
Yeah, they've got to find the. They've got to do it with their LC probably. I suppose they could do it with Kunkka with the good timing of X's and stuff like that, but could be difficult. How's Lena doing? How's my favorite farm going? Ah, yes. Almost BKB at 16 minutes along with
Just
Girls.
massive.
Very cool. Pretty kooky and fun character, if you ask me. Smoke now, actually, from Dire. They're gonna
Dyer's
look to
scanning
get
all
into this
over
Radiant
for
jungle and
enemies.
pick a kill.
I
It might
promise
just have
this
to be the
will
Rubik
get
though.
more exciting.
Look away, and it looks like Rubik's gonna be. Oh, Ice Shards barely don't connect
Excuse
there.
me?
TP in now from the Undying, and it looks like it's gonna be a failed smoke tank.
I
But now
think
they're
they should
looking for the
consider
Tusk.
themselves lucky that failed, though. That Ice Shard failed, though, because I think they would have gotten baited into a bad fight.
Yep. That seems to be the name of the game. So far, at least, is kind of just defending your own high ground and rainbow TPing whenever something bad happens. And Dire is actually quite lucky. That didn't go off.
See, Marcy has her Battle Fury, by the way. She's just clobbering agents with a side kick. Doesn't even need Unleash. It's pretty slick.
Mid. They're looking for the Tusk here. He's going to dodge the X in the torrent, but he might get caught out by the Legion Commander here. He does get the Blade Mill off before the Tusk Punch. Quap sitting in the fire, bathing in the light of the
that's his
radiant.
own
And now
team.
there's
I
an
know,
X
right?
from Kunkka, and Quap started using her blink. She's going to get caught out here. There's a Ice starts to kind of break the fight slightly, but duel to lock her down and finish her off. It's going to put Legion Commander up at 28 duel damage. Oh, Tusk
Oh, he
snowballing
forgot
in.
about the blink.
It's probably not what you want, man.
And they're going to go Roche. Easy.
Yep. You got the Lena damage, you got the LC to tank, and the Undying. This is a very strong comp for those.
And there's BKB for Lena. What a funny hero.
what a kooky little woman.
I honestly don't even think, I don't even know if you give her. I would honestly rather give it to like the Legion Commander. You got double BKB on your primary cores. Oh, they're gonna get Rubik at least.
Finally, Blink out of his little spell slot. And they're gonna get mid tower.
Yeah, and Radinho has been on the back foot for a lot of this game, so it's easy to forget these teams are really good. So like, if somebody gets a little too cocky trying to, oh, top lane actually, there's.
I was about to say a little too cocky, like trying to go on this Queen of Pain, who's clearly just gonna blink out Rainbow TP in, maybe. Well, maybe not a Rainbow TP, but a Rainbow Walk. Surely Marcy's here now. She's gonna find the Undying, take all of her health as damage from Alina, who's still being uncontested with a bunch of people in the face. She's gonna land another stun. She can kill off the Tusk just by right clicking. She's attacking faster than a Wind Ranger with the 3rd level ultimate, and looks like Block Roar's gonna keep running forwards. X now onto the Marcy with the boat. She can get pulled back, stunned once, stunned twice, stunned 3 times, and she goes down to Lena. With her
Yeah, that's
475 attack speed.
Oh, Jakiro's still there. Why is Jakiro still
No,
there?
okay, well, dead Jakiro noises. You can get pulled back.
I see why he wanted to finish his 4-step, which he did, but
at what cost? At what cost? Probably not very much.
Yeah.
Considering he had no gold left behind
Dyer's
4-step.
top tower is really taking a beating.
yeah, that's one of those situations where you look at it, you're like, oh, we killed the Rubik mid. We can rotate on these guys, fight 5v4. No, you can't. You absolutely cannot do that.
This Lina build makes me really, really sad. My heart hurts.
God, they didn't even use either of their
skill build.
BKBs.
Look at this. 4 levels of Fire Ray Soul, no levels of ult, 1 level each of LSA
Awesome.
and Dragon Slave.
Dota 2's so cool sometimes.
I hate this. Level your abilities like a regular person, come on. Play the game the way it's supposed to be played, okay? You can't
But does it not? Yeah, I noticed the 1 point in Dragon Slave LSA. I didn't notice at first no points in Lacuna at all, which is awesome.
Yeah, usually you see at least like a maxed out Light Strike array, just because it's pretty low mana cost no matter what. And then you get your ult because your ult is very strong. But I guess not this young woman. She's gonna do whatever she wants. She's gonna level all stats if she wants to. Rainbow TP now from the team block roar.
Yeah, but they don't.
Something. They're not gonna find it.
Lena's isolated top.
Oh, killer! Yes. Oh,
she
she's
beat
already
him to
BKB'd as
too.
well. Oh no! All right, this is a disaster.
Not good.
Oh yeah, she's going down here. Snowball just for the extra stun, and she's finally gonna go down. Yes. Praise the Lord that the Lina is.
They really needed that on Radinho, like badly. That's a great catch out. They just didn't. They had time to cancel the TPs after the ice path showed on Lina, but they didn't have the presence of mind. She also could have just BKB TP'd immediately, and Tusk wasn't there yet.
Oh well, what can you do? I feel like that's a pretty standard play where your entire team leaves you, and then you're like, okay, I guess I'll just hit this tower on my own. Hopefully nothing bad will happen.
It was very low. She really wanted to finish it off. Yeah.
I guess so. That's how they get you. It's always that last little bit of tower health that you can stick around for help your death. DD activated on Kunkka, and you know Lina, despite being dead for 30 seconds, absolutely nothing has happened on the map aside from top lane being pushed in. So if she really wanted, she could TP mid and start pushing things out, but instead she's gonna get things out by the Nature's Prophet.
Smoke coming.
Yep.
4-man.
Yep. Yeah, they're kind of grouping up in a jungle with no creeps. So.
Tusk's gonna pop it. Very well done. Oh, and he has blinked down too. Nice. Beautiful play right there by Domvich.
Yep. Avoiding that radiant smoke.
Oh, they're going for the Jakiro though. Jakiro's he does not sense the danger. It's coming though.
Yeah, oh, he's super dead. Yeah, no, this great. Oh, great 4-staff. We can see why he bought it. It's so he could die to a duel.
Yeah, he actually, I guess he would have gotten blinked on the high ground. I was gonna say if he got 4-step on the high ground, but at least he would have stuck the Legion up there for a bit.
Right. Legion just now doubling her duel damage after hitting that second level of duel.
Oh, and the Tusk goes very aggressively, and he's gonna. Can they kill this on? I don't know.
Ah, yes, Queen of Pain. Doing so much damage. She blew her load.
Sorip is up again. He's fine.
Yeah, it looks like Team Radinho is just trying to get out of this. It's certainly not going to happen for the Tusk.
Yeah, he didn't get the blink off. He had the snowball timing correctly, but just couldn't press it before he got ticked. Another smoke immediately. They're not letting up.
What are they going to try to find here? I mean, they could try to find the clock, but good luck, I guess.
Here's duels up again, so if she shows, she might be dead. Oh, but he walked the wrong way. He could. That would have been a free kill right there.
Ooh, they're looking for the Marcy. I don't think they're getting her in vision yet.
And she is going BKB first as well. That's smart this game. If you're ahead, maybe the crit thing is what you do, because the Marcy I was seeing in that game was ahead, but if you're behind, BKB has to be it. Oh, there's a duel.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they're going to pick off Korja. Domvich might be next. There's not a duel there to lock them down, and there is actually an entire aggressive radiant team there, so I don't know about this.
Yeah, no blink. Oh, but he walks away, question mark.
Barely on cooldown. Oh, 1 or 2 more hits. He's still going to try to walk away. Oh, whoa. Fucking Tokyo Drift.
So cool. Yeah, the moonwalk lasted. Nice.
Yeah, the Legion Commander just holds out her blade and slices the Tusk away.
Sick.
Right on. Well, that's 84 dual damage for LC, and she's doing actually more damage than the Lina. Just by raw right click. Not quite as much as the Tusk yet, but I'm expecting to see this carry LC any second now.
What I will say for now is that if Radinho is going to win this game 1, and it looks like pretty tough, but if they are going to win game 1, it's going to be on this. If you look, they're very close to a triple BKB timing. Quap is, oh, she got X'd. That's going to be really bad.
Yikes. Second stun there. Is Lina gonna ult? No, she won't because she doesn't have it skilled.
Magic burst.
Oh, looks like they're gonna find another duel onto Jakiro. Classic. Tusk already in there. They try to snowball out. Punch in, dying. High starts to try to escape and just block people, but too much slow from the ulted undying, and it's gonna be 2 kills in favor of the Radiant here. Quap running away, tail tuck between her legs.
You can tell
Looks like it's
Man.
tier 2.
The Marcy showed up, but the timing I was mentioning was the triple BKB timing. But Quap, because of the way that went, I mean, she's still 1,200 away from hers. The other 2 are up, but yeah, they have to hit their own triple BKB timing to win this game.
I was about to say, there's a Marcy in this game? Are you sure? I haven't seen her at
And
all.
she's hitting creeps.
Bottom lane, Lina is going to find the Nature's Prophet here.
He's got
Coming
BKB.
down.
I think he's dead though.
I think he might be okay.
Oh, he's did that so slowly, actually. Wow, I cannot believe he got out there. He TP'd so slow.
Yeah, I was surprised that, I don't know, she had no more vision. You know what you can do? You can probably
Another
just Iron
duel.
Branch in there or something.
Will it finish though?
They're gonna pick it up. Here comes the Marcy. She's unleashed. She's BKB. She's going to find this Nature's Prophet here. A couple more bashes, and that should be it. Now, Lina's right there. No detection to figure it out, but... Yeah, 2 for 1, but I guess Elsie got her dual damage. She's up to 140 now.
That's a lot.
Exponential growth.
Does delay the LC BKB a bit, which is important. Although Hunka gonna try to interrupt this. Nah, he's just hanging out.
Oh. Could be a queen kill here. She's with the Prophet.
He has BKB TP.
BKB now for Ryu. Just walk away.
Oh, he has no teleport actually. I thought he had TP. No, he does not.
He'll be okay.
Lena's here now. I think they know.
10,000 HP hero.
And you got a little taste of how much. I mean, this LC's not exactly like poor, and the Marcy. I mean, she took almost killed herself because she does so much damage with the unleash and the battle fury. The sidekick being the thing that saved her.
Right. And she is a pretty tanky hero as far as heroes go, so it's not like she's gonna burst all of her health before the lead and retains hers.
And fortunately for the Dire, they're also in a good timing with their. I mean, their supports being down on the enemy supports is responsible for 2K of the network deficit, but they got their timings. They have the 4-step, they have the blink, so they're not in a super bad position right now. If they could just take one decent fight.
What is Lena doing? Boosting up the net worth chart, finishing off her Silver Edge. So that's gonna be like 4 items at 26 minutes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of weenie items in there. There's like a Falcon Blade's a Weenie Hut Junior item. Maelstrom is okay, but and bots too. But yeah, that's a full Silver Edge. Ugh.
Weenie Hut Junior item, right? Get them in like the little Happy Meals or whatever they serve at Weenie Hut Junior. What do they call them? Weenie Meals?
I'm not sure. I don't watch. I haven't watched SpongeBob in 100 years.
All right, Roche is up, and it's going to be a quick Roche because Lina has not skilled a single point in her ultimate yet, so it's going to go down instantaneously. Keeping up the stacks, Silver Edge for more than enough damage. He gets the Aegis. Maybe she'll start skilling her ult. Maybe.
It's not the end all be all though, because we know that they made some critical misplays after getting the Aegis. They get the root. They really wanted to kill that Rubik with the root. It looks like he's getting really far away though. This could be very dangerous.
Tusk is in there. He's now been healed up by the LC. Blinks in. He's gonna finish off the Tusk. Queen of Pain Scream. Gonna try to find some damage on people. She's gonna have to blink out now, and it's gonna be a full retreat for the Dire. Simply losing a Rubik and a Tusk, and also a Jakiro for the side of Team Radinho. 2 for 3 with a buyback on Tusk. Yeah, not looking too hot.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of damage on bottom tier 3. It's half dead. Kunkka has to go back and kill this wave.
Well, at least I mean, you do have a Kunkka at the very least. It's not like TPing back is an extreme inconvenience for you.
That was a thank God for small miracles type thing, to be clear. It's this Nature's Prophet pressure just continually generating.
What a bastard. Oh, he's approaching his level 20 at some point. He's going to be able to nullify all the damage from Lina. I'm sure we're all looking for.
Oh, here comes the trade. They're going to go for the trade bottom tier 3 for top tier 3. Rubik's back, though.
Oh my gosh, Rubik gets the Nature's Prophet. Oh, Wrath of Nature.
Yep.
I don't know if he started.
There's no trade, actually.
Lina punched up, stunned up. She doesn't care. Continue to hit the Rex. Oh, pull
nice
back from the Kunkka. Great catch by the Legion Commander to finish off the Tusk. Buyback now from the Chikira to try to find something. There's going to be a boat. Not quite going to hit on the Queen of Pain.
And they were not ready for that blink on the Kunkka. Wow. Nice tidal wave.
Yeah, great tidal wave. And it looks like Prophet going to be dissuaded from taking away that bottom tier 3. Hey, thank you for the raid, not the president.
They're hanging around in the area, though. They don't want to give up this part of the map yet.
I don't think they should. I think they're more than happy to cut them off. If we take a look at the vision for Dire, well, it's actually pretty good, but all things considered, they're about to lose one portion of it. Their side of the map is looking very dark. They're going to have their top lane constantly pushed in. This Nature's Prophet is the person who can go out on the map. So,
jeez, Jakiro's dead.
What can you do? You existed on the map. I think that's the lesson that Block Roar is trying to teach here.
You can tell Dire's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed.
All right, Tombstone down. Presumably just for the vision, right?
Man, early aggressive Tombstone. That and just as a general deterrence, yeah. I mean, Quap's gonna that's not, you don't walk up and hit that thing.
Yeah, there's a Kunkka on the other team, man, and you don't have a Lincoln.
Oh,
there's also
there's the Marcy with the Tombstone zombie.
Oh, Marcy with the Unleash. They're actually going to be able to pick up the Luna fairly quickly. Oh, great lift back from Rubik to try to buy her some more time, and she is going to barely get out here. Quab diving all the way in. She's going to get pulled up now. Looks like a dead Quab to me. Nature's Prophet going to 1v1 the Luna. Going to try to just take out the edges, but it's not even enough. She's going to live, and there's going to be a Tusk pulled back with the tidal wave. LC blinking forwards ever so slightly. Snowball onto the Kunkka. Tusk blink out. He's gonna perhaps survive. Oh no, he stops moving and gets killed by the Kunkka on the Rubik. That's gonna be 4-person wipe for favor of Block Roar, and it looks like this game is perhaps coming to a close here. Lina still hasn't used her agent, so she's got BKB up in 20 seconds. Looks like they're gonna go for the end here. Looking like GG perhaps. Let's see if these.
There's no buyback, so I'm not sure what they do.
Respawn. Looks like that's not going to be happening. Yep, they're going to call it GG. That's going to be 30 to 13 in 30 minutes and 44 seconds. 18K gold lead for Block Roar Esports, picking up the first phase Lina and winning the game, despite the fact she refused to skill her ultimate. I'm sure she's even thinking about right now how she did skill her ultimate. Very high skill gamer. Well, low skill gamer, actually.
I don't know, man. It's doing the little things is just as important as well. And as an update, we got an ESPN X5 on the opposite side of the bracket has won game number 1, and the winner of that series, X5 versus Chandogs, will play against Team Kingy, as Kingpin did indeed not arrive and they have forfeit.
Right on.
All right, the next lobby is up, and we're gonna wait for our boys.
All right, I'm back.
And I set captain's mode. Let's go.
There you go. Alrighty, game 2, Block Roar Esports versus Team Radinho. Let's see, last game was kind of just a standard Lena game. You lost sight of her for about 8 minutes, and then she popped out with Maelstrom Maelstrom BKB Boots of Travel, and she kind of ran over your game. Couple missed positions, and that's all that they had for Team Radinho. Block
I thought
Roar
Radinho
Esports.
hung in there for a while, though. I mean, they were solid considering the matchup.
Yeah, I just think there's so much pressure from Block Roar with the Kunkka being, you know, like 3,000 health or something, and then, you know, the Lena is just a massive pot of damage. Just a lot of stuff from Block Roar Esports that they had to deal with, and a couple missed positionings and a couple punishments, and Team Radinho is kind of out of that one.
Block Roar bans the Lena because they don't have first pick. They know the score, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's first phase ban material. Whoever has second pick is almost obligated to ban Lena on their first ban, just because it's, you know, it's there.
Dyer's choice. Let's give him a second. A lot of heroes to choose from.
Another Broodmother ban, another Dawnbreaker ban, and finally an Undying ban, as opposed to, what was it last time? It wasn't Lena.
Yeah, it wasn't Lena. Yeah, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I don't. So I don't think it was. I don't think it was something I said. Oh,
10
that's.
seconds.
Oh, Treant.
Yes, that is a very good hero. Let's see
5
if
seconds.
Radinho actually wants to pick it, because if they give it away, Block Roar will take it, unless it's very bad against Radinho's first pick.
Radiant knows just who to pick here, I'll bet.
Yeah, there it is. I bet Block Roar in response is going to pick up something like a Tusk or a Tiny, and then whatever position 3 they feel like they have. Whatever their flavor of the month 3 is.
Ten seconds.
Yeah, Block Roars, they're very flexible when it comes to, I mean, they pick meta, to be clear, but they also, I mean, they'll pick whatever they want. Like, that Kunkka's mid is definitely not meta. And it's sure enough, there you go.
Radiant's up.
Yep, Tusk. Color me surprised. Who could possibly have seen this coming?
Oh, the
I've
pairing
never
be
seen
different.
This draft before ever. Let me guess. So now they're gonna pick. Let's see, probably their
10 seconds.
5, I'd imagine, and I think they're gonna pick something that can kind of sit in the back and maybe pump
5
out
seconds.
damage. Something like a Skywrath, perhaps. Maybe like a Shadow Shaman. Let's see. What are the really meta ones right now? Maybe like a Mirana. Maybe a Silencer.
A Silencer you rarely see other than as a direct counter to that Dawnbreaker anymore. She's banned. Ooh, there we go.
Look, it's the flavor of the month 3.
He is also very good at cutting down trees,
Yeah,
which makes him quite good against this, especially in the early game tower defense situations, trying to kill that tree.
Right. You can catch Treant for free every time if you just toss something into the trees and
10
happen to
seconds
clip
left.
them.
Well, 8 now. 5 seconds.
Team Radinho here. What are they going to be picking up? I'd have to imagine they're safe laner here. I think Lena's out of the pool, so Drow, Sniper, perhaps Morphling. Probably not Morphling against Mars, but Sniper always seems solid. It's hard to say, though. Do you want to be lighting into a Tusk Mars? Doesn't sound.
Well, you don't really want to play Sniper against Mars just because the arena is such a hard counter to you, especially when it gets the refresh arena. If you're a Sniper, you just don't do damage in the team fight for like 8 seconds.
Ember Spirit.
Ember Spirit. Okay.
That's interesting. That's a Ryu hero on Block Roar. He's one of the best Ember Spirits in the world, probably. And this may be in part a denied pick because Radinho banned it game 2 or game 1 rather.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Team Radinho using a lot of reserve time on this first.
They did last time as well,
Radiant
yeah.
gets to ban.
It's okay if you have snap like 1, 2, 3 bans on all of your
Dyer
second
gets
phase
banned.
bans, or if at least you don't waste any further reserve time. You just use it to discuss the general tenor of your reserve. But yeah, they need to cap it at what it is now, basically. Good bat ban. Same reasoning as last time.
Yeah, Rubik banned for
We're
block.
10 seconds out. Plenty of time to tell an announcer you love him if that's what's in your
He's
heart.
just good against Tusk.
5 seconds.
It'll be fine against Mars as well.
Radiant's up. Banning time.
Snap. Oh, of course, the classic Snap Mars combo.
Yep. Super strong in lane, super strong in the game.
I don't know if I would have done that though, because it wouldn't have been in the same lane. That Tusk would have definitely gone, unless it's mid. It could be, but that doesn't really seem like Ryu Styles' typical tenor of his mids. I would.
10 seconds left.
I don't think that was unnecessary. I think you really want to protect your mid because Ryu had a great
5
time
seconds.
last game.
Right, and I think that's just the Kunkka Queen matchup. I think, I mean, I don't think it's a lost lane for either of them necessarily. So I guess you're right. Ryu did have a pretty good game off that Queen pick. I think it's slightly Kunkka favored either way, but...
The thing about the Kunkka Queen match though is they picked Queen into Kunkka. They knew what was coming. And so if they're gonna, and this time they will not know what's coming. So I feel like they need to devote as many ban resources as possible to protecting that mid player against Ryu, who is a baller.
All right, Dyer gets to ban.
Charge indeed. Let's go, Revenant.
Radiant's up. Banning time.
And we saw the tiny ban last time too. The teams are really getting on board with this thing. I can't imagine they'd pick it with this Treant Ember setup so far, but maybe.
10 seconds.
It's just a solid 4, right? It gives you that initiation, maybe a
5
little bit of
seconds.
tank. Gives you some
Also, if their carry plays Marcy, they might play Tiny too, because they have the same basic like timings and timing windows and playstyle.
Right. Let's see it.
And now this time it's Block Roar's turn to take up a ton of reserve time. They're actually below Radinho now, and I'm not sure what they're waiting or they're still thinking about. They're banning only 4s though, so and with Snap Band, Undying Band, Dawn Band, I mean, there's not a whole lot of super metaphors left. So they ban
Dyer's turn to
Bloodseeker.
pick.
So they can pick Pango? No, so they can pick DP. Okay.
Yep. Oh god.
Those two were definitely related picks. You could tell by the snap and nature of it.
Right. Yep, solid hero right now. Depending on what their safe laner is, they could possibly even put it mid against Ember
10
Spirit. You get
seconds.
that level 2 Spirit Siphon, you're just a pain to deal with in lane. You walk up with Blade, you get Siphon, and you have to run away.
5 seconds.
Now, I was going to say, we've even seen, this is not super common, but we have seen some instances of carry Death Prophet not too long ago. I believe that was also in Eastern Europe, so that's not out of the question.
I think Block Roar is fine to just reserve their carry for some sort of counter pick scenario. Whether that be counter picking their off lane or counter picking the mid. Actually, sorry, their last pick for some counter pick scenario, not their carry.
Right, they can flex both of these heroes to pretty much any lane. Because I mean, again, this is SA Mars mid. Chris Luck, well renowned on that, and it seems to be a fairly staple across the region too.
All right, Dyer's turn.
Hoodwink. Yeah, I remember reading something about Hoodwink being an absolute bait pick. I think it was on Dota Buff. There was something like it's like a 40% win rate or a 30% win rate.
10 seconds.
In what, Divine Higher Games or something?
I think in the DPC.
Ugh.
5 seconds.
Well, I mean, there are some certain teams that are just like, they love Hoodwink. Like I know on C-Dub, Sanctified is a Hoodwink fiend, and he makes that hero look good. And so if they have a player like that, I'm not sure if they do, but if they have a player like that, it could be very strong.
Coming down to the last 15 seconds of reserve time for Team Radinho.
Yeah, this is getting tough.
Radiant knows just who to pick here, I'll bet. Tidehunter.
Interesting. Okay.
That's a little scary. You're going to be playing an offlane Tidehunter Hoodwink against some carry and some carrying what?
Some carrying, some
five?
support.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, speaking of which, another thing I didn't
10
mention for
seconds.
Mars is SA also loves Mars 4. Matthew and a couple other guys
5
love to play it.
Hmm.
So it could be a Tusk 5. It could be a Tusk 5.
Could
with
be a
the-
Tusk 5, right? Great ambiguity from the Block Roar draft. I mean, no idea what they're doing, so.
And Tusk 5 can be iffy in some situations, but if you see their offlane and you have a counter pick for Tide like Ursa or something, that could be very scary with Tusk.
Dire gets the ban.
Let's see it.
Templar
TA,
assassin.
okay.
Still
Yes.
somewhat ambiguous. I mean, I'd imagine it's a TA one though.
Yeah, probably. That also goes, if it is a Tusk 5, that also goes really well with Tusk because the tag team plus the minus armor, really strong against
10
Tidehunter
seconds.
who relies
Just
on
long
Kraken
enough to
Chill.
regret every choice you've made if you hurry. We're starting in 5 seconds, with or without you. Radiant gets the ban. Dire gets the ban.
Terribly ban.
Radiant's up.
Overmatch
Banning
ban.
time.
Silencer ban.
Oh, they did ban Silencer. Okay, I take back my words.
No, it's strong. I mean,
It's good against Tide, yeah.
It's just one of those heroes where you press the R button and no matter what happens for the rest of the fight, like you're kind of done. Like you press the R button, congrats. The enemy can't do anything for like 3-4 seconds.
10
Or
Well,
seconds.
sorry, let me
they have to give you something.
Let me rephrase that. If you have very good team fight timing and you jump everyone but the Tide, it can be good against Tide. Like if you're just only stopping him from using Ravage,
Alright,
then
Dire's
it can be
turn.
good. But
Right. No, and it also pumps out the damage. You build like the Veil of Discord, and you level your Q. You max out like your Q and E. You build Veil.
Radiant
you do
knows
like
just who to
thousands of
pick
points
here,
of
I'll bet.
damage.
oh, there's Morphling. Okay, we
Morphling.
talked about it game 1. And here it is.
Yep. There's a whole bunch of good heroes to steal spell from, but also
DP. Yeesh.
Yeah. Imagine a Spirit Siphon Morphling running around. That'd be fun. But you can also
10 seconds.
pick up the Ags and just deal the TA damage and stuff like that. So
5 seconds.
good pick, but I think Block Roar definitely has the ability here to pick something that would absolutely annihilate this Morphling.
And Radinho also thinks this is a 5 pick, most likely. But I think it could be quite a few things.
I'd have to imagine it's a 5.
I think so
They
too.
could pick an AA here.
That would be
Dave
pretty sick,
Johnson
actually.
here. Welcome to Go.
It is an
All right,
enigma.
get your finger out of your nose and let's get this over with.
I figured it would be something like this. Revenant, it's a 3 Enigma, yeah, so it is a wonky support. I believe Revenant's their 3.
A wanky support.
yeah. That's Twitch, please spare me.
All right, we've got Death Prophet mid being played by Ryu.
Yep. That's the. Actually, it's not even the standard really anymore. It's you don't see DP mid nearly as much as offlane. Yeah, I remember Revenant was. I think this was in a previous team was the offlaner, so that's why I got that stuck in my craw. But I think he might actually be support on this team. Let me see. No, Virgil was the Undying. He's the 5. This is a 5 Mars.
Wow.
And Revenant is indeed the offlane.
We're 10
Offlane
seconds
Enigma.
out. Plenty of time to tell an announcer you love him.
I guess they're
if that's what's
anticipating
in
this
your heart.
this mid matchup
5
being
seconds.
Ember Spirit no matter what. So they're like, okay, what's our best hero to put against it? They figured out it's going to be Death Prophet.
Yeah.
And
Although
again,
that may
it
not be.
fills
Let's see, it is Ember mid. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it fills a lot of the holes in their draft as well. Like they need some vision, they need some tower hit, they need just somebody to be there and be scary. And Death Prophet's going to fill that hole if Mars won't.
I'm excited to see the 5 Mars. I've played 5 Mars a couple times myself, and it's if you don't get completely dumped on, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. All right, who are you giving this game to?
Once again, I gotta say I like the Radinho draft a little bit better. But I think Block Roar's gonna take it with skill. Their draft's not bad by any means. I just like Radinho slightly better. I think that they have a lot of great map movement. Although if TA gets an early Ags, then she may be able to do the same thing. Like, cause you see that sometimes in games where you're very far ahead, you just get that early Ags. It's basically like having boots of travel.
Right. Yeah, I think if Domvich is able to rotate out of the offlane and start playing with the Ember Spirit pretty actively, there's a good chance for Radinho to take it. But their execution is much harder on Radinho than it is on Block. Block Wars,
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing as last game. You just let your safe laner farm, and eventually you're going to win the game just by pressing your buttons. But
And I will note that last game, as soon as the Tusk left the lane, every time the MP got dived immediately. But that's not really going to be the case this game. So they have a support Mars, so he's going to be able to move a lot more. I like that. Good call.
Right. All right, smoke out from Radinho.
If you must.
Oh, it's the reverse.
Base, just like last game. Classic.
Not enough mangoes on this Tidehunter. Why does he only have 3 mangoes? He needs 7 mangoes.
Yeah, man. You're gonna die in lane if you don't have enough mangoes.
That's right.
Only 5 HP regen per second.
Oh, this is old school. I've seen even Morphlings go away from this triple stick wand build recently. That used to be super popular on all carries, and then it kind of disappeared. And even Morphlings don't do it much anymore. But he's sticking with the old traditions.
Yeah, I mean, you're against what? Mars and Enigma? I mean, actually, you aren't against either of those. You're
No,
against
he's
Tusk
probably
and
going to be a
Mars,
Tusk.
right?
Yeah. No, Tusk and Enigma.
Oh, Tusk.
Remember, Mars is the 5.
That's
He's
right.
going to
30
be
seconds.
likely be bottom. Yeah.
Impossible to wrap my head around.
I know. It's very. You just see a Mars and you assume he's going to be the
Position
off
3,
lane usually.
Position 2, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe 2, right? Yeah, Tide's holding a skill point. He wants to gush a hoe. We'll see if he can get.
Gush a
Nah.
hoe?
Yeah.
Don't know. Maybe this position 5 Mars will step out of position. Let's see it.
The
Maybe.
ping. Now they got the
And
ward.
between you and me, they got no business with it. Who was the first person?
The DP walked under tower.
You.
And they pinged out the 3 possible spots, and the last 2 were both on the right side, so they're probably going to check that first with the Mars, and there it is.
Rip ward.
He did already skill Gush level 1, so they're just gonna dive him under the creeps. Oh no, they're gonna block. Okay, I see. I thought they saw him go into the trees. Okay.
No.
Something interesting. This is a very weak lane for block war, but he's still rushing boots on Tidehunter. That's very strange.
Maybe the idea is just that you rotate out and go farm as many camps as possible that aren't really. Go take the hit, go take the action.
Oh, nice bush.
She's taking like hella damage. She's like -5 armor. Dear lord.
Gush Blightstone is a strong lane combo early.
Yeah. Oh, simple, slightly messing up his little meld strike, and instead gonna take a whole bunch of damage for that.
It's not even
Oh,
like
she
that.
could get pretty low here. She's -2 armor, but Gush coming up in 1 second here. They can maybe go for kill here before the TA level 2. Maybe
It's
even
too
turn around
far.
Mars.
Because she's gonna get level 2 before the Tidehunter, so he's not gonna have the anchor smith follow up
Oh,
damage.
I don't know. She's getting kind of low.
It's just a
Looking
follow
real
up.
scary, actually. I think.
Yeah, because the thing is, the Mars can just hit the Hoodwink with his the Rebuke, which he took at level 1, and
Ooh, Sal cancel from the TA.
oh, nice. And the Hoodwink can't catch with that low move speed. But yeah, she's still low.
She's gonna hit level 2 here, though. Surely.
Missed Bushwhack again.
Yeah, not fucking hit. Hang for him to level 2.
If they would have just waited and set up the Bushwhack with the Gush, I feel like it's a lot easier. But this mid lane is a dance of death right now. But DP does get the bottle. Oh no, they get it at the same time. Just kidding.
Oh, she's also hit level 3 here. I guess she hasn't gone for her second point of spirit
cemetery in the
second,
sky. Looks like Dyer's
Yeah,
courier
she went 2
just
crypt.
bit the
2
button.
crypt. I believe you can kill the level 2 shield. How long is it? 190, 160. No, you can kill it with a little bit of siphon. Oh, spear under tower bottom.
Whoa.
But they're gonna turn around on this Mars actually.
What is it? -5 armor still. If they haven't skilled another level of Gush yet. Yeah, -5 armor for whoever Radinho's bot lane deems worthy. Top lane, nice and boring. Uh-oh.
Yeah, again.
Never mind. I thought the Tusk was gonna start attacking the tree, but
As I said before, it's always nice to have one lane out of 3 be just doing its own thing.
perhaps Ryu is going to kill Ember Spirit here. There's another
He's
crit
got
storm up
armor.
right now.
Good stuff.
A lot of damage actually. Ember doesn't have anything except a wand and a, I suppose, a fairy fire and
This is
some
my
things now,
shot.
but
Yeah, he's also getting living armor continuously from the top lane because this Morphling is not really under threat.
Right, he's actually winning the CS battle 17-4 against 11-1.
Very strong performance after last game. And he went 2 points Anchor Smash, which is the correct play here, but can they catch the Mars or even the TA? No dust, and she has a point in Meld.
Oh, jeez, bushwhacker is huge. We don't have any detection on the hoodwink either, so.
Every time the DP thinks that she has a kill on this Ember, he gets that living armor and starts trading. Oh, top.
They're looking for damage, but they might not quite gonna be able to find it. Hoodwink kind of escaping here, but they're gonna turn around on the Templar Assassin, something like -8 armor, maybe? -5 armor still?
Hoodwink really wants to TP, does not want to salve, but he's slow. He's...
Oh,
yep.
Wow. Tip of the spear there. Gonna finish her off.
Really wanted to save that salve, unfortunate.
Gustavin. Gustavin? Gusty Taven?
Gustav. I'm gonna go with Gustavin.
Gustavin? Alright, Gustavin. Actually picking up infused raindrops for the
Smart.
magic resist.
Yeah, we're gonna call it that, as in like things that a person named Gustav would do. Like he's Gustavin.
Yeah, he's Gustavin for sure.
If he goes beyond God like this game, that's what it is. He's Gustavin.
Oh, nice peaceful early game. Nothing quite like a little bit of Sunday Dota. You know, get your coffee, watch the mid lane.
It's always a fun mid lane when you got these guys who are just they're both low, but you know they both know they're not gonna die, or they're pretty sure. Which is what makes it fun when they do die, because they know.
Right.
But then they die anyway.
Mid tower gonna be going down on the side of Dire at about half a level. Ryu getting very, very close to Exo.
Yeah, and the Ember's got a lot more resources than the DP, but I think she's still safe. Unless he gets 6 early.
Yeah, I mean she's whittling down the infused raindrops. And
He does get 6 early though. He might go triple remnant on this guy. No, he's gonna play safe. Oh, he's just gonna go for the. Oh, he does go for the.
Oh,
nice.
look at that!
There it is.
These Ember 3 players.
And bottom, meanwhile, the Hoodwink goes down trying to dive the TA. If he would have just rimmed it immediately, that would have been a lot safer for him. Because she would not have the HP.
You have to, there's like a cooldown on remnant.
I promise this
on casting it, I don't 0.5 seconds, but that's it. You can. I think that's.
It's a lot faster.
Double
or a lot
damage.
slower than it was before.
Radiant might want to haul
Yeah,
some
that's
ass
true.
out.
That might have actually been the ideal play then. I apologize, Gustavin. He's Gustavin. Well done.
Gustavin all over the mid lane right now. What a guy.
That's right, dude.
I must end them all.
Well, I'm getting flamed in my Twitch chat because I have the mini map on the opposite side.
Oh, you have left-hand minimap?
Right hand.
Oh, it's on your right though.
Yeah.
That's for left-hand. That's usually for left-handed people. Is what that's supposed to be for. Yeah. Oh, and Gustav goes down, but he's not Gustavin.
Not
Solo
Gustavin
kill
anymore.
by Ryu.
And Ryu can pop his ult here. He's got a siege creep to kind of hold the wave.
That wasn't even close. No, I think the respawns are coming too quick. I think he correctly understands the respawns are coming. Oh, he's actually gonna go for it. I think it's back.
Siege creep. It's a good tower that he can get
Standing
here.
on its last brick.
Yeah, they don't have Ravage. They can't really bring the tide in. Yeah, they are gonna just let this go. No. Oh, he was.
Stun onto the Ember Spirit. I don't know. Sacrifice your life for you. Come on. Oh no, maybe don't.
Yeah, that's what got Radinho in trouble last game is sacrificing for. Or sorry, no, that was the carry for block roll. That's what got him in trouble on Lino was sacrificing for those towers. They're not gonna get to this DP before the. Oh, he missed the bushwhack just barely. Yeah, now the heals come in.
Dom ditch. Maybe a
She's
little
in
deep
trouble.
here. They're gonna be coming in with the Mars as well. Spear to maybe finish it off. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's no points in chain, so this chase down on Tusk is probably not. Well, actually,
You might
no,
be
the
able
slight's
to
gonna be up soon.
Snowball here and try to not die immediately. They might go for a stun here onto the Ember Spirit, but the Tusk die. Not gonna happen. Now the 2-1-2 Mars taking a lot of damage here. We're gonna have the damage from the trade protection. It's gonna be going down very soon. Midnight Pulse, Breaker freeze. Ripper getting hit by the slow. Gustavin is looking for the kill. Oh, he actually gets it. Wow.
Gustavin, baby.
Gustavin all over the Radiant Triangle.
Odd-looking, bold.
And they saw the stack too. They're gonna try to take that with Exo down. Maybe. They definitely pinged it out.
Oh, TA. Oh, wow. TA's dead immediately. Dear Lord.
You
I completely missed that, but I
battlefield.
saw her health bar like ticking down very slowly.
That
all
was
of
a
sudden it
Ravage
just
used,
disappeared.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was busy watching the
Don't look
Gustavin.
now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting
That's a Mars is TPing, but he can't stop the Tide from snacking this bad boy.
Of course. The rune of the
Actually, this Mars might need to be careful because actually Tide only has 1 point crack, and Shelly can't really stand in the tower. Although Ember is here. Yeah, this Hoodwink needed to get under there a little earlier.
Oh, there he is. He's spotted out by the, I don't know who's spotting who, but either way, they're diving. Or Team Radinho diving into the Radiant bottom tier 1.
He's
They're
taking the
looking at
tower,
bars.
Hoodwink. He's
Dom-
really low,
Dom's
actually.
actually just going to die in the tower.
He's just died in the tower.
Dom just dies in the tower and is going to find the position 5 bars.
Virgil got the
Dom,
kill.
what?
Virgil did. I don't know if he had a question mark.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom
That was-
tower is getting
That was interesting. Although, I mean, I see what he was trying to do there. He was trying to salve through it, but you don't have the armor on. Oh, yeah, that's why.
No.
Oh, yeah.
There's
that's for
no
sure.
way. There's no way. I'm 100% confident this guy did not just like. This is like a
No.
cover up. This is a cover up. He's like,
Yeah,
oh no, guys, the internet went out. That's why I died in tower. It's like,
Yeah, CIA planned this.
beast bomb.
nice try, FBI.
Yeah, same thing. I will say, while we're on quick break, Radinho much better laning phase than last game so far. I mean, they're ahead on. They have 3 of the top 4 last hit heroes, and even though it's close, like I mean, still they're tied in kills. They're slight net worth lead. Like at least they're not going to get walked over as hard as they did in parts of the mid game, like last game. At least I think so. Also, check out the deny count. Actually, Morphling has 12, but Tidehunter with 12 as well. This TA suffering a bit in experience because of all the denies. This Tide's like nearly a full level ahead.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it is a TA. I mean, it's not going to have any problems recollecting. I suppose. What's the word?
Recovering in the jungle. That's right.
Recovering all the lost net worth there. And she's had a pretty good game as far as last hits go, at least. I mean, 46 last hits is not small.
No, it's not bad. It's just the it was just a slight. But a lot of those are jungle creeps though, because they got forced out early.
Right.
Looks like they're both back. Are they both ready? There it is. Okay, I was literally typing for them to do that, and there we go. Just admin things,
okay,
baby.
now where were we?
I still that clip is that that I need to write. I need to.
What, Dom dies under tower?
Yeah, taking a screenshot. I need to take a screenshot to remind my. That was something I meant to tell the casters this week is to take screenshots every time something either cool or funny happens, so that we can post clips on social media.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
But I forgot.
He's popping the exorcism. He's going to try to take out this tier 1, but 3-person rotation.
Oh my God.
Radinho to kind of prevent that Tusk going to snowball before his death. And hey, another
What a
kill for
bushwhack.
Gustavin, man. This guy's popping off.
He's Gustavin. That was a sick bushwhack. They caught both. The Tusk could not snowball save the DP because he was also caught in the bushwhack. Beautifully done.
Pretty disastrous for the Death Prophet, actually. When you, I don't know.
Because there's a Treant on the other
exorcism,
team.
It's down for like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or something, and it's like half your hero in the early game just taking on the towers. It's like being a horse girl in not enjoying horses. Alright, they're
I'm
going
not
on
sure
the
what
Tusk
it means.
now.
That's
They
alright.
already
Oh,
found
nice
the Mars.
snowball block.
Parallel look on right bushwhack to finish off the kill. Gustavin now at the double. He's going to turn around to Ryu, who just has the Spirit Slap and no X.
Middle tower is about to be a fire.
Yeah, and there's no Ravage on Tide yet, but DP's running under tower. She might get gushed, actually. No, she's okay.
I think
She's fast.
Radinho's definitely going to end up taking this tower,
is
though.
hanging on by a brick.
Oh, yeah. Nicely done. And they take a 1k lead. Their first significant lead of the series so far.
Yeah, I've got to give it to Dombitch. I mean, some of these bushwhacks are really incredible. Of course, Gustavin is like the star of this, but
Dyer's
his
top
supporting
tower
cast,
is really
Dombitch,
taking a beat.
maybe taking a little bit of that spotlight for himself. If he could suicide to another tower this game, it'd be really fun.
Oh, they're going to go again on this DP. I don't know how to
That
feel about
bushwhack.
this build. She has... Oh, nice tumbler toy. She has BOT's hard first item. That is... I'm not sure about that, as they're going to go on top. Ravage is up.
This Enigma here. They do have Ravage. He's going to get speared backwards. So Overgrowth now trying to damage on Enigma after a black hole to catch 2. Ravage used. They're going to try to pick up this Mars, but chasing arrow, he can just pop down.
Oh, here comes Hoodwink.
Kill Zombitch. Gonna get stunned to a tree, gonna get stunned by a snowball, gonna not quite hit that sharpshooter. Mars slowly yet surely being beat to death by this Tidehunter.
Got him.
That shards are actually gonna pop him forward.
Welcome to the abyssal pain.
And DP's isolated as well. Oh, no bushwhack.
Come on, Zombitch. And there's a tier 1 right there, be careful.
Yeah, Tusk can snowball, but he's probably dead to Gustav as well.
Should finish off Tusk.
And the first one?
Continue to Gustav.
Yeah, he's styling on him right now. And I like to see the Morphling getting involved in the action early as well. Good kill participation immediately TP's bottom to continue farming.
Right. Dragonlance now finished on the Templar Assassin as she continues to her farming pattern. 14k gold sitting in the bank for her. Wait, 14.
Oh, they're gonna go on this Enigma again.
Looks like 4k. Enigma, yep, he's been Midnight Pulse. There's no black hole here to follow it up. Looks like they're gonna have to do this kind of raw. They're gonna find Gustav. He's been silenced. He's been stunned. He's out. He's gone.
That's an EXO used for no gain.
I'd have to imagine they're gonna transition this EXO into a tier 1 tower mid though.
He's still looking for. He saw the TA. He's picking his team. Like, can we kill this guy? And they're not his team, but he wanted it. They want this TP too.
It is only level 1 EXO. Sharpshooter to break her. About to slow now.
The silence.
Yeah, silence on Nember. They might turn this around. Big stun by the Mars. They're going to slide a fist and try to find something. Actually end up killing Ryu, but Gustav is going down now. They're going to find a Mars kill here slowly yet surely. Morphling comes in. Looks like Tusk might be next on the menu. Tidehunter here. They try to go forwards. Oh no, Zombitch is targeted by tower. He's not long for this world.
Alright, come on. Take some aggro off your boy. Yeah, losing Gustav, obviously not good there. Yeah, losing Gustav, obviously not good there. But man, that was so... He got the kill on the DP before he died. Although, I mean, Tree technically took the last hit, but man, that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's EXO down again. It feels like Ryu's kind of living in a little nightmare world of his own here. He's not been able to get any towers with this exorcism. Hell, the tower top, I mean, I don't even think he took that. So it's like the most antithetical death prophet we've seen thus far. First item, boots of travel with the intention of taking buildings.
I think that may have been more of like to free his team up to move around and like fight, but it's just he's not strong enough. He has no items to keep him alive.
Alright, coming top now. They're going to look for this Tidehunter here. He does have a Hood of Defiance, so this is going to be a pretty difficult kill for Ryu. But they are going to spot him out now, Tidehunter, realizing something.
And they can't get to him.
Oh, that's one way to spot him. I mean, they've got to retain... I mean, I'm sure Tide can just TP.
He wants to Ravage with his team coming in.
Ravage. He's rubbing. Oh, there's his team. Gustav, and he's in. He's got the sleight of fist chains on Adam.
Oh, they missed everything.
Here with the sharpshooter. He's going to try to position to get this sleight of fist to actually.
Black hole just came up.
Nothing. Black hole. There's Big Mars ult. Overgrowth by the tree protector. They're trying to turn this around. It's such a strange fight. 3 for 1 in favor of Block Roar right now. And Gustav is going to try to get out here. He's actually going to find the TA on the way. Now she's going to turn around and try to get him.
It's so smart.
Very low health. So much armor being taken away. And Ryu's actually going to finish off this fight with an ultra kill. No exorcism used.
I can't believe they didn't just go into Roche right there. I think that's a free. But yeah, wonderful counterplay by Block Roar.
I think pop your extra right here on Ryu, and you go take Roche.
And they were really impatient with their spells there. They missed the Searing Chains, they missed the Acorn Shot, they missed the Bushwhack. If they could hit some of those spells, I mean, or just at least be a little more patient with them, get on top of the Enigma first. I think that's a really good fight for Radinho, but they got a little bit too ahead of themselves.
Yep, and great turnaround Black Hole from Revenant here.
Oh yeah.
He's actually going deep if he's not going to finish off his Guardian Grease at all.
I think that's fine. You just can't get canceled by Ravage.
Right. See Ryu. Posturing towards his Ember Spirit is going to be sided by the rest of the Radiant team here. His Spear not going to connect. He Staubin slowly yet surely making his way forwards.
Ty's trying to connect. Can he get the gush? Oh, yeah.
Gonna make it. Ty's going forwards as well. They're going to try to find this Mars. This is looking like a little bit of an odd initiation here for Radinho.
Yeah, they didn't know on Radinho whether they learned from their mistakes last game. They were pinging that uphill ward. They were scared that somebody had put an ops after the sentry went down. They didn't, but that's still the correct play. You have to be wary of that ward.
Right, right.
They're going back.
Ooh, they're going to spot out the Tusk here. Snowball now into Hoodwink, going to get punched up. And Staubin is here with the follow-up, though. Tusk, not long for this world. Sharpshooter finish him off, and Virgil almost getting overgrowth on. Dolovich going forwards a little bit careful.
Dyer
Tier
is
1.
scanning for enemies. Probably hoping to catch a glimpse
Looks
of
like
them
they're
too.
going to be happy to turn around and just farm the Eidolons.
Morph and TA both peacefully farming right next to each other. They are in a détente. They know they're there and they just don't really care.
Morphling actually finishing off his Mantis style here, going for Scotty. I'm surprised that we're not seeing an Ags come out on this Morphling.
I don't think he needs it yet. I mean, I think he wants to outscale the, one, get tanky for the DP in case he gets silenced and have the Manta to dispel, and two, play for the late game against TA because he does beat TA in the late game.
Right, right, of course. There's not like a ton of lockdown on Block Roar aside from
Ooh, no, he's dead.
and stuff. What's happening?
Dom bitch top, yeah.
Searing Chains is going to catch two Ravage now from the side. He's going to find both the Mars and so tanky.
Okay, no black hole for
Getting so
10.
much, there's a mechanism in there from the Enigma to actually save them. And it looks like they're just going to trade a 1-for-1 Mars for Hoodwink. Akira sitting under towers. Getting ready to obviously do anything else. Black hole now up.
Yeah, black hole exo both up. No ravage. They have overgrowth, but that's not on the same level as those spells. They could go Roche at this point if they want to. And yeah, here they go.
Oh, overgrowth can't cancel black hole, correct?
I don't believe so. Not anymore. I could be wrong though. I haven't played Train in a while. Yeah, they're just gonna pop the exo with a black hole. They can't. It's very difficult to contest that.
Yep. There's a tag team there to really speed it
Like
up.
Radiant's top tower is getting torn down.
You perhaps mid tower again, which is
It's
back
almost
to
full.
yeah.
Train's been doing work.
Sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower.
And there's no exo. They definitely should try to at least the blinks up on Mars.
Standing on his fast break.
Domovich dead again.
He missed the rebuke, but yeah, it looks like this. Nice turn.
Morphling, he might get black holes here, but something's cooking on Enigma, and he's just looking for the perfect time. He's gonna get two canceled by
Canceled. It does
overgrowth.
cancel. I was kidding.
Yeah, and he's gonna get he's got the speed KB. It's not gonna do too much physical damage coming out from Morphling. And yeah.
I'm gonna say I thought like when if you had asked that in a slightly different way, I would have been like, yeah, it cancels it. But you led me into it. There are some ultis that cancel. Oh, and he's dead though. He took the walk uphill. Oh man. No, sir.
All right, I've gotten too many requests to change the side of the How do people play like this? Oh my god, this is the worst. All right, Tide Hunter gonna blink out.
Yep.
Dodge the Mars spear.
While we're in a little bit of a lull, one of the teams that couldn't participate, they actually registered before Radinho, but Radinho got in because the only Discord IDs they would give me all had spaces in them, and those aren't valid. I didn't know how to message their team. And he's DMing me now other IDs that also have spaces. As here we're gonna fight.
There's Snowball punch onto the Ember Spirit, who's quickly just going to leave. Yeah, he's out. It looks like they're going to be aiming for a tier 1 tower here on the side of Block Roar. There is a Ravage to kind of counter this, but I don't know if
And
the
no exo.
Kind of missing.
They would have had to fight. They would have had to start the fight now, basically.
There's the Mars ult. He's going to try to find some kills here. There's a big silence out there from Manufacture to pick off the free protector. Morphling here now, though. He's going to try to pump in some damage. Nothing really going to connect, and it's going to be dead Tide Hunter, dead Tree. Probably dead Tree.
A good call by the Morphling. He really wanted to finish that Mars off, but yeah, Mars is going to catch this at
Speaking of Mars, yeah, there might be a caught Hoodwink here. He's going to blink forwards. Dodge rebuke, and there's
Nice.
the snowball punch. Kill for Ryu.
Don't look now, but
Virgil's really good at these angles and like just forcing people into these corridors. We can hit these very nice spears. I'm very impressed by the Mars play.
Dyer's middle tower is taken.
It looks like he's gonna skip the Greaves again on Enigma in favor of the Blink, which again I do like. Are they gonna go for a smoke here? Or are they just, no, he needs Defender for the dewarding mission. Oh no, they are smoking, okay.
Alright, Dyer's
Can they cancel the blinks?
Radiant gonna find the hoodwink. There could be a huge ravage here. There it is. They're gonna actually snowball.
Ball.
Oh, great job. It looks like it's still not gonna matter too much. 2 people go down to the side. So, team block war Esports. Templar thoughts. And now it's a little bit caught out. Should be rooted up. Should be burst through in terms of the field.
And no black hole, 15.
Yeah, 15. It looks like they're gonna pick off this Enigma. They're gonna finish off the in. No, they're not.
Can't. No, he was out of. That was his last remnant. He couldn't stay.
Yeah,
Buyback on
as
Mars.
well.
Baby is coming down.
It's like a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Radinho here. Although Ravage used and Black Hole's up now. Immediate smoke out from base for the for the side of Block Roar. What are you looking for here? Punch up onto the tree and protector. Turn around and stop the left. Great Marshall. Huge black hole's gonna catch 4 people on the side of Radinho. That's gonna be a quick 0 for 4. And Gustav is here. He's gonna actually finish on the tusk. What he has left, he's been stunned up though. There's another silence here. There's a lot of damage that's about to hit this Ember Spirit here. God's Rebuke, simple with an ultra kill. Huge black hole from Revenant.
That was the fight. That was a game-turning fight right there. Radinho still looked like they were in a pretty solid fighting shape. That was a double damage TA and gave him just too good of a black hole.
I mean, that's, you couldn't ask for a better one. Perhaps one with Gustav in it, but I don't know.
You can't.
It doesn't get a whole lot
too
better than
greedy,
that.
so you can't ask for that because it's just a bit too greedy.
Radiant's
It
throwing all
doesn't
they've
get a whole
got
lot
at
better. It
Dyer's
looks like
bottom
they're
tower.
gonna just start running around the map. Time to clean up. There's gonna be a TP in here from Tusk, but on the side of Radinho, they're bringing in Tusk and creating Protector. I don't know if it's their fight here. They're gonna have to blink away from the ice shard just so they don't get spotted.
Leads up to 7K at 25. I mean, just very quickly spiraled out of control there.
That baby is
I think
coming
it's
down.
still in the process of spiraling. I wouldn't say it's out of control yet, but it's certainly not looking good.
They found the Tide Hunter.
They find the Tide here. Keep away at his damage. Snowball to try to stop him a little bit. Mars ult now. They're going to try to get some damage here on the Tide.
Nice
It's a
Ravage.
big Ravager. Finish off the Tusk again. Stun onto the Enigma and the Mars. EKB from the Enigma. Simple coming in through the back to finish off the Dream Protector. Revenant keeping out. He said he's had enough.
She's just kidding.
Ryu BKBs, he's gonna exorcism and he's gonna try to run away. They've gotta be careful. Domovich is hunting. He can see the death drop. He's gonna move it up. Killed almost
Nice
immediately by
ban.
Uh-oh. We can actually see Simple and Enigma here. If they run forwards. Let's see, there's
No
a
blink for
on Tide.
11.
He's got a stun as well. Why can he put Simple here? But he's got- oh my gosh, splash damage. BKB now from the Templar Assassin. She's gonna stand and fight. She's not quite gonna find Domovich, but Morphling beating her to death. Do they have detection? No, detection not allowed on the side of Radinho. It turns out TA's just gonna kill herself anyway. Anticipating the detection.
Enigma has blink, but he's kind of hanging out.
I don't.
No black hole.
No black hole. There's not enough damage to follow up. Like I was saying, it's not spiraled out of control yet. There's still tons of opportunities and plays for Team Radinho to make here, but
Hey, I was said spiraling. That means they just put the plug back in the drain for a little bit, but the water is still in part gone out of the tub. Yeah, this metaphor is getting a little bit too loose.
It's like we're in the southern hemisphere, so it's going like the opposite way.
So it's backwards.
Root onto the Tusk. Looks like
he's dead.
Gustav is gonna Gustav all over the Tusk here. Flashy.
It forced him to waste a remnant.
Necessary. He's gonna use it either way.
Nah, the Morphling was trying to adapt to strike, but he kept getting fogged.
I see. Speaking of Morphling, finished off his Scott. He's going for the BKB now.
Yeah, he's not as ahead of the TA as you would like, considering he's 6-1 and 6-1 and 4, I think. Yeah, 6-1 and 4, but he's
ahead
still
of the TA at all, which is kind of a
yeah, which is still good.
on the Mars here, putting another kill. Looks like a little bit of a change.
They did BKB on Ember for that though. That's very aggressive BKB. So that was the 8th second as well.
Huge
Oh,
overgrowth
Root.
something. They're gonna actually find the Enigma here, who has Black Hole, just not enough mana. Turn around, dead, Treant from the Templar.
This is so aggressive.
Root onto the Death Prophet. She's gonna try to find something here. Looks like this fight's just gonna break up though. There's a Chrysalis on TA, which I just learned. Oh, this fight's not breaking up at all. Silence onto the Morphling. He doesn't have his Mantis to dispel. Looks like he can be okay. Turn around with the Ravage. They're looking for the Death Prophet here. There's so much damage coming out on her. Can they finish her off? Spirit Siphon, Snowball save onto the Tusk. She's going to try to turn around and finish him up. Looks like Morphling's going to have to start Morphling break here. He might just go down. Flashing
Still
from the TA.
damage.
There's the Enigma. Oh, kind of teasing the Black Hole. It looks like it's going to be 4-for-1 trade in favor of Block Roar Esports.
I think that's a double kill.
You know, when you have the skill advantage, it can be beneficial to have this mentality where like you just never let a single engagement go to waste. But oh hello, they're gonna find the Morphling again.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
there's the we got the Strength Morph off. They fucked up the timing.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do too much for them. Morphling, if he really cares, he can. Yeah, big adaptive strike. But it looks like the Death Prophet ult is running out here. Morphling's gonna be a-okay. He just has to keep walking away. Might be a spear backwards here. Oh, he's gonna spear the Mars backwards. Silent stun. There's a lot of damage. Actually, he's gonna finish off by the Templar Assassin.
No Satanic 5 seconds when he died. They're going tree too.
Yeah, and it looks like Dire just kind of appeared behind, or sorry, Block Roar Esports just appeared behind the Dire tier too.
I mean, they just can't. Yeah, like they just want to push their advantage to the maximum. And again, when you're the better team, that can often be a good like strategy. But when you're objectively the underdog, you have to be more circumspect about your movements, I think.
They're going to try to find some damage here. Hoodwink coming forward, but there's a BA from Templar Assassin. Got to be careful with splash damage. Big overgrowth to stop her in her tracks, but there's just no follow-up. Well, there's another route. No, she's okay. Oh, Kira, you're in a little bit of a tough spot here. Snowball onto the Hoodwink to finish her off. And, it looks like this is kind of swinging back the other way on the water spout. No ult to get off, but
no Exo on his BKB, but no Exo yet.
They actually found Revenant here in the trees. He's going to have to BKB and try to escape, and he does have a blink, so looks like that's going to be
they could chase.
Diving forwards. Yeah, they're going to find the Tusk here for all their troubles with him.
He's not going to be able to blink. He's 4 seconds timing.
There's also the trade protection.
Very well. You can if you blink in the exact direction you're facing. Not exact, but like more or less the exact direction you're facing. I think it'll work. Yeah, but still good play by the Tusk, just running his face straight back in there so they couldn't chase the Enigma. Nicely done.
Let's see. It looks like Team Radinho is heading towards Roshan now. I feel like Block Roar could contest this if they wanted, but what's the big item that's coming for these teams next? I mean, they've got BKB Blink on Enigma, they've got their Satanic on Morphling, who's now going towards an Ags. I mean, TA's got her items, like she's just going for an upgraded Blink. Gustavin actually has his Ags now. I don't know if he had it before.
No, that's fairly new, I believe.
Oh, he's got BKB Ags, he's going Gleipnir. I think what they need to do is just find some way to stop the chaos happening in their fights. If they focus their Morphling onto the TA, they can find focus on any one of their heroes, or any one of the... If Team Radinho can focus any one of the Block Roar heroes, then it's a pretty easy fight. The problem is Block Roar's so good at introducing chaos, starting off with a punch onto the Hoodwink.
Dead again.
Oh, yeah, fight can go down very quickly.
Stolen Snowball.
Spirit Black Hold in the back here while Sifka finishes off.
But they didn't have the damage.
Oh, they wasn't quite find Gustavin. He's taking so much big ravage now for the Tidehunter. They're going to try to turn around Morphling, shitting out the damage. He's going to be stunned up now. They're going to try to find the Tusker. Gustav
Oh, no,
maybe
the
a little
Ember.
far forward. He's actually getting killed off by the Tusk. All of a sudden, this is looking not so hot for Block
Mars
or
is going
Virgil.
to blink, maybe. No.
A great gush to finish him off. And it's going to be a 3 for 2. And a buyback on the Tusk and on the Hoodwink. So actually a 4 for 3.
4 positions, yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging
Looks like they're going to turn around for the Roshan here. They're going to actually find the Tidehunter here. Huge break by the TA to finish him off. Great blink away. Double buyback now on side of the Dire. It looks like Tusk is going to die again. This is a bizarre kind of broken up fight.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, I love, Gustavin was Gustavin in that fight, both good and bad. He barely survives the black hole, but he got really greedy on that slide chains with no remnants left and got popped by the Blink Tusk. Still, they can Roche here because no buyback yet on the DP, and no Exo, no black hole.
Bottom tower is getting obliterated.
This series could get interesting, Plupo.
Yeah. This is the best of 3, right?
They want to go. It's a best of 3, indeed.
Okay, yeah. I'm kind of anticipating a third game here.
Oh, they tried to
Mars almost
did he-
gets the blink, but it looks like he's just gonna feed, and they're actually gonna find the Enigma with a sharpshooter. They're gonna try to dive forwards here. Oh, a Tusk or Tidehunter getting awfully low. BKB now from the Enigma, but he's gonna be.
Oh, that crit by the Morphling. God.
Don't look now, but Radiant's
Smash
bottom
to-
tower is getting
To seal the message and send him all the way back to where he came
Radiant's
from.
top tower just got stomped to pieces.
Block.
Simple. I'd be careful. There's some people there.
They have
Oh, he's
protection
gonna
as
walk
well.
right under vision.
Oh, he
Overgrowth's
missed.
Not quite gonna hit, but they're gonna dive forwards. They're gonna find him anyway. Do they have the damage? They don't even have the root.
Significant mistakes by both teams right there, but the TA gets out as a result.
You know, I feel like if Akira right clicks
No, not through BKB, no.
Okay.
Only Overgrowth does. The right-clicking function does not go through BKB. I know that much.
Okay. Morphlings hit that point where waveform attacks targets. He's doing a lot of damage. He's got his Satanic. He's got his Daedalus. He's getting a kind of comfort eggs.
Did he just finish the Daedalus? He did. Oof. Yeah, he hits like a truck. Oh,
What's happening?
they want to counter on this TA.
They're gonna
But the
kill
Tide's
off the
dead.
Tidehunter again. There's no buyback on this guy. Simple. He's gonna get chased down. There's a lot of damage from the Ember Spirit here. And he's actually gonna
TA.
finish off the TA.
Also has no buyback. So I,
Football, worst way to
Stomping all over the
be
place
cricket
again.
or curling.
TP out
If I
from the Tusk,
was,
so
I'd
at
bet
least
on
he'll
Radiant's
survive
tower
in the
tower
mid.
coming back.
There's a
Hell out of
Morphling knocking at
Radiant's
your tier
bottom
2.
tower. Radiant's middle tower just got
he's coming through the door. Don't mind if I do. Did he get
on
the
the tower? He hasn't quite gotten strength shift off yet. He does have a Satanic. I was
Satanic.
saying Aegis, but looks like the Satanic may more than enough.
Not like Dyer's bottom
Man,
tower.
maybe consider
If
buying
I
a shard.
was,
You know what I'm saying?
I'd bet on Radiant's top
Very
tower coming
cocky
down.
to walk up and hit that without his team behind him. He almost got popped.
And without a shard. I mean, come on, man. It's like 1,400 gold. You're like sitting on it for free right now.
I think he
If you're a fan of
he has I believe he has correctly intuited so far that he's been playing well enough this game that even on bad ping he hasn't really needed it that much. Like that time, I mean, it was scary, but he didn't die. No TA up.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you get black hole, and you're gonna have to just pop your.
I would do it personally, but he's been able to get it off basically every time. So maybe he feels like, okay, what I actually need is to just get that maximum amount of damage and just like insta burst these people. That's more important to him.
Could be. Come on, 1,400 gold for peace of mind.
You know, it's less for him, more for CV, just so that they have the peace of mind.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna occupy this bottom tunnel and get that tier 2. It's almost dead.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine.
Smoked out from the Radiant. They're actually going to find
Smoke
Gustav in
popped.
here. Big punch, big stun. He's going to be stuck there just for a little longer. Big black hole's going to catch the Morphling and the Ember Spirit. There's the Aegis on the Morphling.
The tree wasn't
Gustav
there.
barely going to BKB here. He's going to be okay. Tree's diving into the back with the Overgrowth. He's not able to cancel the black hole. Stun again from the Mars. Morphling's coming back out, but he has an Aegis. He's already here, and he's feisty. Gustav turning around. He's actually back in the call. Plus, going to get gushed up and killed immediately. TA just stuck in the back doing nothing.
Was a double kill.
Did somebody unstop the drain? Oh no, the Ember's gonna.
Oh no, never. Okay, this is
That could be
this
the
is dead
first
Mars.
miss spear all game. Jeez.
There's Gush.
He has no mana for this.
Yeah,
stun.
I mean TA's looking for this. Look at her, you can tell. They're all grouped up. They're on a straight line.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, all the spells are down now on block roar. I think this might be the time.
By the Mars. I don't know if they're gonna have the follow up here. Simple gonna turn around, nuke the Tidehunter to death, and blink away. Little asshole. Gustavin. You might find this DD actually.
Radiant's bottom tower
But
is a
Morphling
pile of
quite
dust and
content
gravel.
just off the tower here. He actually has picked up, I think he picked up, oh no, BKB. They're going to find the route onto the
Ember's gonna
TA.
wander in.
No, damage here. Just finish off the rack. Stop getting
He's
so greedy.
dead.
Gustavin too hard. He might go down here with the TA. Turn around, Tusk dying to the Morphling. They still haven't taken racks. Oh, and he might get stunned here. He's going to be found by the entire side of Radiant, but he's going to try TPing out. There's just so much damage from TA, but not quite enough. Interesting. So the Morphling opted to not go Ags and instead just built a BKB.
He
Still
did
no
get the
shard.
shard too.
Oh, there
He
it
got
is.
the
He got the shard.
He got the shard. Yeah, he just got it. Yeah.
All right, well,
I think-
Gustavin's down.
I think in that last high ground that they were sort of looking at the like he got stunned a bunch of times. It didn't matter because there's no one alive. But he was like, yeah, I don't want to think about this anymore. As they're gonna go on the hoodwink, she's just dead.
Yep, big Marvel, small hoodwink.
No buyback either. It's gonna be dangerous. Because they didn't use any important abilities. Black Hole's almost up, and so is EXO.
You
Let's
tell
see it.
Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
Looks like Radiant not too keen to go high ground here against the Overgrowth Ravage combo. God, that...
Oh, they're waiting for DP. She's got EXO. Now they gotta make this play. This is their best chance for the rest of the game, probably.
Yeah, here's the Exorcism. They're going to start nuking down the tower with the Desolator as well on the TA. It's looking like a dead tower, perhaps. Maybe showing off a little bit of vision right here. Looks like he intends to do it. 10 to deep. Initial stun out onto Simple.
Backdoor kicked in just too late.
Ben gonna shift into TA real quick.
EXO's expiring. They don't want to get caught out here.
Yeah, it's a tower. I think they're happy with what they've come with. They've gotten what they've come for. So I think they're happy to back regroup and wait for this refresher on Enigma. I'm excited to see two black holes. They've been so good this game. They've been absolutely fight-changing, game-turning.
They have been. I think I mean, the refresher is good, but I worry that he might. Honestly, I think Guardian Greaves might have. You probably should just finish that first. I really like Guardian Greaves. It protects these low HP heroes with the aura so well, and if he gets canceled once, he's probably just going to get pounded by the Morphling and the Ember Spirit heal. But we'll see.
Big Tidehunter roll, followed by a Mars roll. There's the black hole from Enigma. They're going to catch. Oh my god, they caught all three of them in line. It's like the worst possible setup. But Morphling Satanic, he's going to live with more than enough health. He's actually going to try to kill off his Death Prophet. He's now been silenced. He could get feared. Death Prophet finally going to go down here. He's got the Strength Morph, but I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this one. There's just so much damage.
Just walked right into it.
From miles away.
Oh, DD. Oh, Lord. Simple. Looking for the Domvich.
Man, Radiant does not like
Yeah,
Dyer's
he's gonna
bottom
pop
tower,
the
and
trap,
it
and it's a
shows.
silenced little hoodwink here. She's not looking too hot. She's actually looking.
Oh no,
quite
Radinho, the
diseased.
throws.
Dyer's middle barracks.
And they're gonna go for there's no buybacks on 3 heroes.
They can follow rest stuff.
Possibly a game-ending mistake.
That hasn't even.
Dyer's middle barracks are taking a beating out there.
Looks like rack for sure. I would suspect this is game unless they get some sudden refresher onto Tidehunter and they can turn this fight around.
They may have been able to if they bought back on the DP and going all in, but they're respecting the possibility of buybacks on because Embers is available. He just doesn't have the gold for it. Same with Hoodwink, so they're respecting the cooldowns, not knowing the gold situation. Very fortunate.
stun from Tidehunter there. Virgil has the blinking spear if he wants to. He might just raw dog the spear. He's got to be careful. The Tidehunter's getting real dead again. This TA wants to dive forward. It's going to be 2 racks in favor of Block Roar Esports. Oh, God, dude, this name is killing me. Block Roar Esports.
It does. You do think it's going to be Black Roar, isn't it?
Block,
or don't you?
Roar, Spar, Spar.
Oh, you mean the pronunciation? I just thought it was Black Roar for like a week.
All right, Ben.
A mysterious force.
Acquiring gold, looking for this Axe possibly.
And it looks like Rims versus Grin's going to game 3, and if this game goes to game 3 as well, we could have a long upper half of the bracket, while the bottom half is already starting their second series, their semifinal series. It's gonna be. This is a good tournament already. I'm loving this game. Rocks as they smoke in.
It's pretty good. Ryu gonna get caught out by the hoodwink stun just for a moment.
has
Morphling
full
off the
control.
Mantis and save himself just for a little bit. Gotta be careful. This Black Hole's up again. He can see 2 of them, but he's not gonna catch
we
Morphling
missed.
this time. Morphling's up before his onto the team. He's gonna try to kill him off from Slavin. Not gonna die to the Black Hole. There's a refresher for the Enigma. They're gonna try to kill off the Morphling now. Stun is not quite gonna do anything. Morphling down for 2 minutes. It's all on Gustavin here to see if he can pull something back here. If he can kill off Simple, this may not be the worst fight in the world, but he's getting stunned up in the backline. Rooted now by Death Prophet, and he's actually going to go down to TA as well. Oh, not looking good.
Shard too.
Holy crap. It's like she never existed. I'm gonna have
Don't
to
think
TP
they
out
can
now.
defend.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. There's no Morphling, there's no Ravage. I guess they have buyback on Ember Spirit, but I mean, he's still got to get all his remnants back as well. Kind of rough.
I don't see how they. Yeah, I don't know how they can defend this without this Morphling. He's just too much of their damage. They use both black holes, but I mean, they don't have the firepower. Ember doesn't have the money to buy something like a rapier or whatever. And they're gonna hammer these tier 4s.
Still the same spark.
Yeah,
they got
next on
Max.
the Ember Spirit.
That's it.
That's going to be game in favor of Block Roar Esports.
GG.
Pick there. Wow, what a game. I mean, it was looking pretty good for Radinho there.
Just a lack of discipline, I think, on Radinho. They had the upper hand. They put the stopper fully in the drain. Even started putting some water back in the tub, but they just they put themselves in unfavorable positions that they should have known were unfavorable, and they just couldn't close it out. Whew, what a close one.
Yeah,
All right,
great game.
Plupo, you have a series coming up after this, but it might be a little bit because it looks like RIA versus Grin. That should have been our closest series. It's the 4 and the 5 seed. Looks like they will go to game 3.
Cool, so I've got a little break.
You got a little. I would say be back in like 30 minutes, but yeah, you have a little break.
All right, I'll be back in 30 minutes.
All right, Plupo, it's a pleasure casting with you. GG's to everyone.
Thanks for coming on with me. I appreciate it. And thanks.
Of course, now I get to go back to being an admin, baby.
Oh,
T.O.
awesome.